Daniel Dubois is making trouble again, and things are getting crazy before the fight. Dubois said some things about Joshua's mother and how he still lives with her. Joshua even left his house to live on his own because of what he said. There is more stress now. Let's get to the crazy stuff. End of the year, Anthony Joshua will fight Daniel Dubois for the IBF heavyweight title in a fight that everyone is looking forward to. The fight is set to happen at Wembley Stadium on September 21st.
I'm just ready to fight. Both of you have said that as well. Both of you said exactly the same thing. Yeah.
Let's go.
And don't disrespect me, Carl, but it's fair.
Alexander Usyk gave up the IBF title last month, which led to this match. After his fight with Joshua, Usyk first won the IBF gold, but he felt he had to fight Filip Hrgović as his mandatory challenger. Dubois got into the picture by beating Hrgović, which made him a strong candidate for the title. In training for the fight, Joshua has showed a more aggressive and confrontational side than fans are used to. The showdown at Wembley is set to be a crucial event in the highly anticipated Riyadh season schedule. Dubois won the IBF Interim Championship by defeating Hrgović at the beginning of June. After Usyk was stripped of his title on June 26, Dubois was upgraded to the IBF World Champion. This sequence of events created the scenario for an all-British confrontation between Joshua and Dubois, which was revealed on the same date as part of the bout promotion. Joshua and Dubois sat down for a face-to-face discussion, which quickly got heated. Dubois stated his readiness to fight, causing a tense argument in which Joshua threatened to throw a chair at him. This clash has raised the excitement and anticipation for their future match. Dubois tried to keep his composure by questioning Joshua's attempt to intimidate him, which led to a heated moment where Joshua got out of his seat and security had to step in to separate the two fighters, while promoters Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn watched Joshua warn Dubois against disrespecting him, making it clear he wouldn't tolerate any insolence. Promoter Warren stressed that the seriousness of the situation showed they didn't need theatrics to sell this bout. He strongly predicted that Wembley Stadium would be sold out soon, and his supporters wouldn't want to miss two formidable British heavyweights colliding. Warren pointed out that while Dubois was already eager for the fight, the pressure was higher on Joshua, especially at this later stage of his career. This confrontation may have uncovered a new, more aggressive side of Joshua. Not long after Carl Froch shared details of a heated argument between him and Joshua. It began when Joshua was asked to describe Froch in one word and chose an insult, which Froch found embarrassing and shared photos of their private messages in their exchange. Froch chastised Joshua for becoming personal and not keeping modest, citing a video Joshua supposedly sent showing off money and daring Froch to achieve his level. This incident showed a dramatic contrast from the modest persona. FR chastised Joshua for discussing levels, telling him that Joshua's focus was on money. FR recognized Joshua's financial success, but challenged him to compare their legacies, fights, and career wins. He brought up Joshua's defeat by Andy Ruiz, recalling how Joshua looked to give up during the fight. FR emphasized that he would never quit in the ring, contrasting his own fighting spirit with Joshua's deeds. FR claimed that Joshua continued to send him abusive texts on WhatsApp, describing them as childish and ridiculous. FR admitted that he had only shared a small portion of the messages with Joshua, even deleting some of his messages overnight. Despite the insults, FR showed willingness to resolve the problem face-to-face like adults. Joshua's contentious relationships aren't limited to FR. He also seemed unfazed by Deontay Wilder's recent knockout loss to Ye Young, which cast doubts on Wilder's future in boxing. Plans for a possible fight between Joshua and Wilder this September have now been abandoned. When asked if he felt bad about Wilder's defeat, Joshua simply replied that he didn't. It was also reported that Daniel Dubois has been sending threatening messages to Anthony Joshua, even going as far as Dubois' comments have added gasoline to the already heated animosity between the two rivals. Joshua has always been open about his close friendship with his mother and how much he values her support. He has often spoken about the sacrifices she made for him and how he wanted to ensure her well-being before moving out of her home. This personal attack by Dubois is seen as a low blow, trying to get under Joshua's skin and unsettle him before their big fight. The enmity between Joshua and Dub has been slowly building. Their initial face-off had to be cancelled due to a heated altercation, with Joshua threatening Dubois. After feeling disrespected, Dubois' latest actions appeared to be an attempt to further upset Joshua, putting him off his game by assaulting someone so close to him. Joshua's promoter Eddie Hearn has stated that Joshua's new attitude is one of not caring about other people's opinions and focused completely on his own aims. While Joshua has always been seen as a calm and composed figure outside the ring, Dubois' provocations may bring out a fiercer side of him as they prepare for their September clash at Wembley Stadium. The stakes are higher than ever. Joshua hopes to be a three-time world winner. While Dubois is trying to claim his first world title, the extra personal tension between them only heightens the suspense for this fight. Fans are curious to see how Joshua will react to Dub's comments and whether this new, more aggressive Joshua will emerge victorious. This bout is more than simply a fight for the IBF gold. It's a duel of pride and personal honor. Dubois insults about Joshua being a mommy's kid made this fight extremely personal. Joshua's journey from living with his mother to getting into the ring at Wembley Stadium shows his death devotion and love for his family. Duo's words have touched a chord, but they may also serve to push Joshua even harder. As Joshua prepares for his September bout with Dubois, he looks focused and motivated. He recently moved out of his mother's flat in North London and into a beautiful house. Despite his money, Joshua has stayed with his mother to ensure she was well cared for. He claimed that his goal was to make sure his mother was happy and safe before moving away, which provided him peace of mind. Recently moved into a new mansion to prepare for his confrontation with Daniel Duo. Joshua stated that he didn't want to leave his mother alone. He wanted to make sure her foundation was firm and she was being cared for before moving out for him. Freedom means knowing his mother is happy and safe no matter where he is in the world. What are your thoughts? Do you think Du went too far? Who will win the fight? Let us know in the comments below.